Picture this, a recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 30th of March, and I'm looking at Pac-Land on the Commodore Amiga by Grand Slam Entertainment. Now, this is based on the arcade game of the same name, and a lot of versions were made across the home computing network, such as the ZX Spectrum, the Amstrad C64, MSX, and more. I think the NES got a version as well, actually. But yes, I've been wanting to look at this version for a while, and, well, what can you say? Presentation-wise, do you know what? It looks like Pac-Land, doesn't it? And, well, to a degree it plays like Pac-Land, but there's obvious errors here, isn't there? I mean, they've got the backgrounds right. The scrolling is mediocre at best. You can tell that's Pac-Man with the sprite. But there's just something missing in this game, and long loading times, that's not what's missing, that's what's been added. Long loading times. So, that jump. I'll address that in a second. Okay. Right, now, just so you know, I've got an infinite life cheat on here because, well, you'll see why. You will see why. Anyway, so lives are in the top left, score next to it, high score in the middle, and your timer, yes, it's time-based, is in the bottom left-hand corner, denoted by little Pac-Mans, or Pac-Men, or Pac-Persons, if we're going to be politically correct. So the idea is to get from the left-hand side of the screen to the right-hand side of the screen. You get to these break time markers, and that is the aim of the game, the same as the arcade. Now, the graphics aren't too bad. Pac-Man's hat doesn't sit very well. Now, for some reason, they've elected for this weird jump. Now, in the arcade game, you could have a controlled jump, meaning you could change direction in midair, you could, stop yourself before you jumped into an enemy. This, well, not so much. You've got basically, that's your jump. You have no real control over it. There's no directional support realistically. So once you start your jump, that's it. You are literally jumping into the abyss, as it were. Which, oh, there we go. You see, there's a lot on the screen as well, which, it's alright, but, it tends like that. It tends to get a little bit, too much in places. But we've got the Pac-Land theme tune. I suppose that's cool. Now I'm showing you this version because there's going to be a little extra something for you guys coming shortly after this that I think will blow your minds. I'm not going to reveal what it is, but it's worth waiting for. So here we are. There's a lot of loading in this, which is a bit strange. It's the sort of transitions from level to level are really long, and I don't understand why. And again, that'll become obvious when you see what's coming next. But that's a separate video. It's coming soon. Be patient. So, all the elements of the arcade game are here. Look at this. Look at this. What a mess. The thing is, he's supposed to have little winged boots on, and you're supposed to be able to control, jumping to a degree, because I just got twatted by an aeroplane. That's just wrong. So, normally you press the jump button to sort of fly across the screen, avoid bad guys, etc. But knocked out by a poo. But yeah, it's unresponsive is the wrong word. It's just that it just doesn't work properly. The flying section here should be really, really nice and smooth and bouncy, but it's not. It looks like he's got stuck mid-animation, if you see what I mean. The jump animation doesn't look like it's been completed, which is a bit of a shame. But the element is there, I suppose. Okay, this is a bit weird. It's loading... Oh, right. So it's now decided it's going to split the level up. Now, normally this would be one big level to get from the Fairy Queen all the way back to Miss Pac-Man. But for some reason, they've elected to put a break time screen here and induce another loading timer. Here we go again. So that, in a way, for me, breaks the immersion of the arcade game. The Amiga was capable of much faster loading speeds than this. And it's a shame because Pac-Land is a great game. Now, the home conversions really were hit and miss, as you've probably seen with my Spectrum review of the game. Have you figured out why I've got infinite lives on yet? The Spectrum version was a screen-by-screen affair, so I'm quite pleased. You see, there's no control. I'm quite pleased to see that this has got the scrolling at least intact, which is nice, because screen by screen is hard, especially when you can't predict what's going to come out of the side of the screen that you're about to go onto. So, I mean, I suppose it's is it a valiant effort? No, not really. You will see why I'm... yeah... I mean, it's Pac-Land. It's a good game. It's not a good conversion. It's alright. Look, that ghost just threw her child out of the window. What kind of society does Pac-Man live in? Anyway, yeah, so shoddy animations. It's a bit jerky when it comes to the scrolling as well. It's not overly smooth. You've got no directional support. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Now, in the arcade game, you could actually run on top of vehicles. You can't do that in the home conversions, which again, a bit strange. Nice that they've put the parallax scrolling in. That's sort of nice. I can't wait to show you what I've found. But yeah, we will continue with this. So we're on the next level now. I mean, it's weird because they've put power pills in weird places as well. It's like, oh, there's a power pill, but you're about to finish the level. So it's a bit sort of, what's the point? It's a bit disappointing because this was a game I really, really loved in the arcades. And when it came out for the Spectrum, I was gutted when it was what it was, which is just a one-screen, big yellow screen of garbage, which is a shame. It made it very unplayable on the Spectrum for me. Now, I haven't tried it on other systems yet. The Amiga is the first one we're having a look at. Oh, that's the waggle your joystick as hard as you can scene here. You basically got to do that, and Pac will sort of float over the river, or the swimming pools as we know them as. And yeah, no, come on. Oh, come on, you can do it. Come, no, right. Okay then. So we're going to have a little run up here. All the ghosts are intact as well, by the way, with this game. You can see all of them there. You've got Clyde, who's relentless in pursuing you. And then you've got all the other guys as well. So that's quite nice. Now, Clyde does move a lot faster than the arcade version. We're going to try and get over this one again. Over that one, that's fine. And, yep, let's try and go for that third one, which seems to be a real issue here. And let's go, no! Right, this is... Okay, I'm not even sure you can get over this bloody pond. But we will try. And if I'm not doing it, I am not continuing this because it's frustrating. Oh, I can't even get the first one now. Right, so you're supposed to waggle the joystick left and right for this, but for some reason it tends to make him stop if you do that. So I found that the best way to do it is to just constantly ram the joystick in one direction instead of backwards and forwards. Oh, for the love of God. Replayability, guys. I wouldn't put this back in my Amiga, even if my life depended on it. It's just not great. You get to this point and it stops becoming fun. You just can't get over this blooming pond. Someone didn't put the thought in. It's a one-player, well no, it's a two-player game. You can play two players but not simultaneously. It is turn-based, so that at least is something. But yeah, the replay value isn't there at all. Is it playable? It's playable, but it's not fun, realistically. If you like Pac-Land on the arcade, then probably steer clear of this one and just continue it with the arcade version. I will be looking at some other versions of Pac-Land over the time, and I can't believe I nearly made that. But hey, there we go. I've had quite enough of this for one day. I will be back today with another little thing. It's not going to be a review. I'll keep you guessing. Anyway, keep telling yourselves only a game, isn't it? See you later, folks. Bye for now.
Incoming transmission.